Hi everyone, thank you for attending our kickoff meetings for the Study Abroad project with Knox School under the request of Shanghai Huanpu High School. I'm going to serve as the project manager, and this project will under the supervision of Vision Department of New Oriental Group. Before we go to the details of the project, I'd like to have a quick review of our agenda today. I will start from the introductions of the involved team members by explaining the roles in this project, the expertise, and their responsibilities. Later, I will go over the project stakeholders, project focus, tools and resources can be utilized within this project. Then the scope, timelines, milestones, risks, communication procedures will be discussed in detail. With a holistic review, I will present a SWOT analysis of this project at the final stage. Questions and concerns are welcome after the analysis. First, I would like to start with the roles and responsibilities of our involved team members. I'm going to be the project manager to supervise the performance in each process, ensure all our activities meet the quality standards. I will report to the senior management, work closely with the steering committee in coping with changes. Liu Qi will work as the IT specialist, maintain the efficient operation of customer relation management system, solve the technical issues, facilitate the reporting, communication, and activities through the customer relation management system. Chris Gao will work as the communication specialist in Shanghai site to collect the requirements of the students, the parents, and the administrators in Shanghai Huanpu High School, and also form the status report of the Shanghai site. Fei Xiao will work as the communication specialist in New York site to collect the requirements of the instructors, advisors, and also the administrators from the Knox School, and also to form the status report of New York site. Lewai Huang will work as the financial specialist with the third-party service providers, ensure the return of all our investment, facilitate the utilization and the availability of our needed resources. Mark Chang will work as the education consultant to provide professional consulting to students and parents, facilitate the curriculum and learning outcomes design. Before we go to the project overview, I'd like to show you some fast facts from the International Institute of Education, the 2017 Open Door Reports. In 2017, there are 350,000 Chinese international students studying in the United States, which presents a 6.8 increase compared to the numbers in 2016. And New York State ranks as the second largest state in hosting international students. Our project is supported by the U.S. Study Abroad Department of New Oriental Group. Our sponsor will be the Shanghai Huanpu High School, the Knox School in New York, and also the New Oriental Group. Our project will focus on providing advising services for a group of 30 students studying at the Knox School in New York. We will identify the opportunity for establishing partnership between the two schools. Project tools will be our professional educational consulting services. Our main communication channel will be the customer relationship management system. And most of the information delivery will happen through WeChat group conference, and WeChat public account. Our project is going to create a reliable mechanism in allocating resources for cross-border businesses within New Oriental Group. We also want to establish a sample business model for cooperating with Chinese public schools. We are not going to our project will not going to increase the enrollment of both schools, and we are not also guarantee the student admissions to the U.S. high schools in the future. The project timeline will consist with several key milestone events. The project will start to plan in February 15th. On May 15th, we will have a pre-departure information session for students and parents in Shanghai. And on May 13th, we will have the curriculum design completed and sent the syllabus to all students. On June 15th, all students will be required to arrive on the campus in Knox. And on 16th, the Knox school will organize the pre-project test to test the students' academic level and the language level. The project will be finished on July 15th with the post-project test in New York, organized by the Knox School, and the project portfolio exhibition will happen in Shanghai on July 30th. The next will be our challenges and risks. The challenges and risks will fall into two categories. The first one will be the time management because of the course sequence in both schools and the possible visa rejections from the U.S. Embassy in China, and also possible the weather changes like the hurricanes and also the floods in New York or in Shanghai cities, which cause the flights delay or ground transportation delay. And also the budget control will be falling into the enrollment below the expected numbers. We're going to expect like 30 students in this project. If the minimum numbers fall below the 30, we will have further change request from the financial area. And also we may encounter vendors failure in CO group deals like the group tickets, flight tickets from Shanghai to New York, and also some ground transportation from the airport to the campus. And also unexpected policy changes may be renewed by the Shanghai Education Ministry on public schools, since each year they will have different process for the public exchange programs. And the project control process will fall into the flow chart, which indicated on the presentation, the left side of the slides. You can see the flow chart. Please submit your request through our CRM system. You have to identify the category and describe the impact, and also monitor the status and take actions with the results of the request. Like if you got a denial or got a approval, you have to implement the change or close the request from your end with the CRM system. The main stakeholder communication will through our CRM system, and also we will deliver the related information to students and parents and also administrators through our daily briefs with WeChat, and also our weekly reports to parents, to administrators. And also we will send emergency messages to students' cell phone and the parents if some unexpected cases happen. We will have orientations at Clark School to show the details of the curriculums and also the possible changes of the studies. And with the previous analysis of the project, I'd like to show you the SWOT or result of the project. Our strengths will fall into our branches offices like in New York and all over the China, and the support from the Shanghai City Administration Education Ministry. We have a leading role in this industry for education advising. Our weak list will maybe fall into we have less, very few reference in cross-border project planning, and we don't have established human resources structure for cross-border projects. And we also have to manage the difference of time, regulations, and education difference between these two countries. Our opportunities will be, we have the opportunities to connect with more public schools in Shanghai, and we will have more samples for future projects. We can optimize our resource allocation implementing cross-border projects. We will have some threats on visa issues, and we need to put extra efforts in managing the teenagers in defiance and rebellion. And we also have we will encounter some differences in social and cultural norms. The next one is our next steps after this kickoff meeting. I think I need to remind all of you, we will have trainings on CIM system. We need to work on the breakdown activities fall into your roles. And also, please, we need to finish the project under the strict timeline. So we need to add buffers or watch your schedule closely. Please take into consideration how to utilize our resources and tools to put all those activities into workable or deductible issues or activities. The next one is going to be another 3 minutes questions and answers. If you have questions, please raise it up. Thank you for your attention for the kickoff meetings presentation on the project.